Sure, actually for our police officers this is rather routine. On patrol every single day we come across people that are blocking intersections or double park picking somebody up, either for lack of parking spaces or because they just don't want to pull into a parking space. And most of the time you flash your lights and honk your siren and they move along. In this particular case, this Domino's delivery driver did not move along after the officer signaled him to do so. He moved his car up about 10 feet and then parked again, still in the middle of the road. Now, Olive Street is a rather narrow street, so he was impeding the flow of traffic and nobody could get through. The officer then walks up to the driver's side of the car, requests the operator's license, registration, insurance. The driver of the car, Jonathan Council, produced his driver's license but refused to give the officer his registration and insurance information. You know, this particular officer, he makes hundreds of arrests a year. His name's Officer Mark Martocchio. He's one of our K-9 officers. Very cool and calm demeanor. Told this person, please don't make it a bigger issue than it is. It's merely a traffic violation. Give me your paperwork. I'll issue you an infraction and we'll move along. This person became agitated, ended up walking back to the police officer's car and threw the paperwork through the window of the police car at the officer and walked back to his car, stood at the car door with the car door opened. The officer had instructed the person to get back into the car because he was further impeding the flow of traffic. Now he's standing outside the car door with the door open. The person refused to do so, took his pizza and called the officer some names and walked up to the house to start to deliver the pizza. The officer instructed Mr. Council that he was now placing him under arrest and that it was a lawful arrest. Mr. Council did not comply with the officer's lawful commands and resisted arrest. And at some point after a brief struggle, Mr. Council finally did comply, was handcuffed and arrested without incident. During this incident, the person who had originally ordered the Domino's pizza came outside and told the police officers that she had ordered the pizza for her kids for dinner, and the police officers obviously delivered the pizza for her, allowed her to take the pizzas for her family, and instructed her to make arrangements with Domino's to pay for the pizza. You know, for us, this is rather routine. You know, our police officer exercised a tremendous amount of restraint and only arrested Mr. Council as a last resort when he would not cooperate.
Pizza, pizza.